Well, this is the system. Basically, it's my ROM decoder and the processor switching board set onto a standard Atari STFM C070789 motherboard with the TF536 plugged into the accelerator socket. There are a couple of things on the board. It's got a ROM socket for a 512K ROM, which is controlled by a GAL and a 74 LS logic chip. There's another GAL for and some other chips for switching between the standard 68,000 CPU, which is underneath here, and the accelerator. And that's all controlled via a couple of pin jumpers here, one for switching the CPU and one for switching the ROM image between high and low. Alternatively, you can actually switch it to use a whole 512K ROM if you want to use something like the PAC 3 TOS 3.06 image, or the full 512K EmuTOS. In here at the moment I've got EmuTOS 1.0 and TOS 1.04. I've also got connected a turbo LED light. At the moment I'm running in standard 68,000 with TOS 1.04. As you can see, all the ratings in Gebench are 100%, and it's standard Rainbow TOS 1.04, and as you will run all the standard games. So if I go here and go to Elite, which won't of course run on anything other than a stock STFM or STE, and as it starts up, this is using PP's disk loading stuff, and as you can see, starts normally and standard ST. Now, it's a flick of a switch. I've got a big turbo button here and reset. We are now into EmuTOS and 68,030 coming directly off of the TF536 board, and it's really nice and fast. We've got the full 4 meg of ST RAM and the 64 meg of fast RAM. I can quickly show Gebench, find it. Normally I wouldn't have done this with the 68,000 because it takes so long, but this is, I'm running MapROM 1.8, so it's actually a lot faster. And as you can see, the benchmark runs really quickly. But if we quit that, you'll be able to see that Frontier Elite 2 loads and runs really smoothly. The degree to which games run is actually quite variable, but a lot of the PP's conversions that work on the TT actually still work on the 536. Others don't because it doesn't recognise it as a TT. Though it does actually work better if you use something like the PAC 3 ROM image instead. And so that really, and so I can quickly just switch back into TOS 1.04 and the 68,000. Reset again, and in a moment we'll get back to the 1.04 desktop. As usual, clicking on the floppy drive. And we're back to standard ST.